At it. And when I tell you, I am so proud of my black girls out here. Black women, y'all stood on business, and I am proud of y'all, honey. When I tell you, Donald Trump is done. It's in for. And in this whole video, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why the wind is shifting. The whole atmosphere is changing. Okay, ever since Miss Harris then stepped up to the plate, and she has been doing a remarkable job. Have you guys seen her speech she gave yesterday? When I tell you, sister girl, she tore the house down. Okay. I'm not even in politics that well, but honey, she made it interesting for me. Okay. And I want to play that clip. But today, everybody is talking about the Black Journalist Convention that Donald Trump went through. And when I tell you that black sister read Donald Trump his rights, honey, he didn't even know where to begin. He said he was offended, girl. Yes, he was offended. So I would love to talk to you guys about this. I do have the phone lines open, and I would love to have open dialogue with my people about this. And shout out to all the party crashers out there. If you're a party crasher, press 22. Make some noise. Let me know you guys can hear me really well. Press 3 if you guys can hear me. Yes, party crashers, we need to unite, okay? We need to get closer. And yeah, we need. I'm gonna be more open with y'all. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay, okay? All right, so I will be answering a lot of questions. How you know if she tore it down if you don't know politics? I said I was not that into politics. The reason why I know she tore it down because a person like me that's not into politics, she had me engaged. I was engaged. So that is a big key. If you can keep people that's not interested in politics into politics, that's going to make me go out to vote for her. Okay. If she can capture people that is not, not deep into it, and I do like watching, political news and stuff like that. But yeah, that's that on that. Okay. Don't try to trip my ass up. Try to trip me up. See, I gotta watch them. Wow, Roland Martin was on it. I watched? Yes, sisters were in his butt. Yes, they was. I said, where were these black sisters at? Listen, I've been waiting for black women like that. Where y'all been at? I've been waiting for y'all all year. But you know what? I feel like this. The black girls, they know what they're doing. They're calculated, okay? They know when to go to battle and when not to go to battle. And they're very intelligent. And I love that about my black sisters. Okay. Yes. I love that. So I'm still gonna read some comments. Okay. What playing in y'all black faces? Child, please. Okay, so let's go here. I want to play on this video. I want to go to what CNN.
Feeling it.
Hold on. I want to take you guys to CNN. All right. No, the Shade Room. Here we go. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but clearly something happened with the Shade Room. That's why I don't deal with the Shade Room. Hold on. Let's go back to here. The neighborhood talk. Shade Room, get y'all stuff together. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to try to quiet or get all this shut down off the internet because that's what they love to do. I don't know if you guys heard about Elon Musk. That's what he does. He goes around and he shut people accounts down. That is for Kamala. What is that? White dudes for Kamala. They said he didn't shut that whole thing down. Yeah. So honey, when I tell you they're not allowing you to have a freedom of speech, and it's only one way. Hold on, let me go here because I need to play that video clip. That video clip was very clear, and I'm just upset that the Shade Room, you don't even hear the audio anymore. What's going on? Give me 1 second. Do I hear audio here? No, I don't hear audio here. Are you MAGAs? Are you doing something to my channel? Do you guys hear any audio? I don't hear any audio when it comes to the shade room. Let me go down here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go here and just go to original. They didn't turned off the sound. They done turned off that damn sound. Ain't that something? Whew, where's the clip? No, that ain't the clip. Where is that damn clip at? Y'all need to hear this clip. Is they taking it? Is they taking the clips out? Ooh, don't hear anything. I don't hear anything either. Hold on. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord, this name. What is this? That man's beyond messy. No audio. Do you guys hear my voice? Press 3 if you guys hear my voice. Lord, come on now. Come on now. Give me 1 second. This audio is messing up. Do y'all hear this?
Donald Trump, on the other hand, has been talking a big game.
Do you guys hear her? Press 1 if you guys hear her. Press 1 if you guys hear her.
About securing our border.
All right, so isn't that interesting? You can hear her, but when it comes to Donald Trump, you can't hear none of that. All that is silence. Girl, he's starting already. He's censoring people already. He is censoring people. Let me go. I'm going to try this one more time. The shade room. Lord have mercy. It's starting already, you guys. It's starting already.
For you to be here today.
Okay, here it is. Here it is.
Fake news.
You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe Black district attorneys. You've attacked Black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort.
What?
So my question, sir, now that you are asking Black supporters to vote for you, why should Black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're...
A lot of people...
Girl, his feelings was hurt. Come on, you're a tough man. You can take it. Honey, his feelings was hurt. And I just want to thank you for the prayer warriors, because it was because of you. You prayer warriors out there, it got the audio to working. The devil is busy. And when I first played it, the devil did not want me to play it. But now somebody done prayed. Y'all got some powerful prayer out there. Hit that like button if you got powerful prayer. Okay. Ooh, stay praying. So did you guys hear that first clip?
Work a terrible work. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the Black population of this country. I've done so much for the Black population of this country, including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest programs ever for Black workers and Black entrepreneurs. I've done so much. And, you know, and I say this, historically, Black colleges and universities were out of money. They were stone cold broke. And I saved them, and I gave them long-term financing. And
the white Jesus complex, he saved them. Oh my God, did you hear this? He saved them. Yeah, after you destroyed them.
My opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. And then you said, you can't do it with Zoom. Well, you know, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late, just so we understand. I have too much respect for you to be late. they couldn't get their equipment working or something
Mr.
was
President,
wrong.
I would love
I think
if you
it's
can
a
answer the
very
question on
nasty
your rhetoric
question.
and why you
I have
believe
answered
that
the
black women
question.
can trust you with another
I
4
have
years.
been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln.
Better than
I'm black and he ain't did nothing for me. And I'm black. I'm black and I'm blickety black. And he ain't did nothing for me.
better than
My opponent was going to be here. Give me a definition of
Sir,
that.
I'm asking you a question,
No,
a
you
very
have to
direct
define
question.
it. Define it for me, if you would.
I just defined it, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her
Just answer the question, man. He doing all this circle rhetoric.
a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of...
Oh, child, please. You know your people know she black. Let's not forget the paper bag or whatever y'all call it. Back in the 1900s, if you look like Kamala, you are not passing for white, and they're going to deem you as black. Anybody that don't look like them, they deem them as black. And you know you're around your white, what do they call it? The white nationalist Christian people. You know how they feel. They still hold traditions. That's what it's all about. Upholding the tradition values that established America. And those were a part of the traditions. So bullshit. You know she black. You don't see her ass as white. Okay, he's not gonna sit up here and play in my damn face. And you right, caller, that no they the $5. I'm sorry, y'all. Am I getting loud? Y'all know sometimes I get loud. That's just who I am. All right, Logan donated $5 and said, I bet money he will cancel the debate. You know, because he's scared. Trump is scared of Kamala. You know, you damn right. He's scared of Miss Harris. Trump won't be able to read her. Yes. And let me just give y'all a taste of Miss Harris. Let's go.
Feeling it. You may have noticed. So last week, you may have seen, he pulled out of the debate in September he had previously agreed to.
Get him, girl. Get him, girl. Get him.
So here's the thing.
Get him, girl.
Here's the funny thing about that. So he won't debate, but he and his running mate sure seem to have a lot to say about me.
Right.
And by the way, don't you find some of their stuff to just be plain weird?
Yeah.
Well, Donald, I do hope you'll reconsider to meet me on the debate stage. Because as the saying goes, if you've got something to say, say it to my face.
You go ahead, girl. Say it to my face. We ain't never scared. You damn right. Say it to my face. We ain't never scared. Oh, she stood on business. Okay, and I loved it, and she did it with so grace and so smile, and it wasn't mean, it wasn't nasty, it was not mean, and it was not nasty, and she didn't have to go under the belt to get her point across and to be effective, and I love that. Let me give you another taste of her, honey. Okay, go ahead, Miss Harris.
But he does not walk the walk.
He sure do not.
Or as my friend Quavo would say, he does not walk it like he talks it.
Girl, I thought that was so cute. She was preaching, honey.
Including, for example, on the issue of immigration. So I was the Attorney General of a border state. That job, I walked underground tunnels between the United States and Mexico on that border with law enforcement officers. I went after transnational gangs, drug cartels, and human traffickers that came into our country illegally.
Right.
I prosecuted them in
Right.
case after case, and I won.
She did.
Donald Trump, on the other hand, has been talking a big game about securing our border, but he does not walk the walk.
He don't.
Or as my friend Quavo would say, he does not walk it like he talks it.
Get his ass, Miss Harris. I love this for her. Ooh, I love it. I'm a fan. I love it. I'm voting. I'm voting for Miss Harris. Straight like that. Hell yeah. Ooh wee. I tell you, Trump don't want none. He don't want none. Okay. Ooh wee. What do y'all think about that? Didn't she get him? Didn't she get him? Didn't she get him? And that's just a piece. That ain't even the whole thing. You know I can't play the whole thing, okay? But going back to Trump, I'm looking in the comments because I want to see what y'all got to say about this. I want to react to what y'all got to say about this. Okay? They said she is black. Her father is black Jamaican. Yeah, you know when you come from black nuts, you black. Is her daddy got some black nuts? Then she black. She went to HB. Yep. How she not? You know they talking. The same people that's trying to say she ain't black is the same people that say let's not make this about race. Ain't that it? Ain't the same people that's calling her she ain't black is the same people are saying why are we making this about race? Because you don't want us to bring up. Okay, Miss Massey and what the police did to her. Then, oh, you're race baiting. So don't race bait when it comes to that race and shit. Leave that. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. If she was blue, I'll vote for her. If she was white, I will vote for her. If she was yellow, I will vote for her. If she was red, I will vote for her. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't motherfucking matter. It don't matter what color she is. All right, so let's keep on going on. I'm enjoying myself. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on, get the likes up. Please, party crashers, I need y'all to start liking and sharing. Okay, I need my party crashers to start liking and sharing. All right, so let's continue on. The shade room. Where's the shade? Wasn't I on the shade room? I'm sorry if I'm just kind of, ooh-wee. The shade room. Yeah, I want to get on him. I cannot. I'm just going to keep playing. How about that? Oh, I can't hear that. Oh, I can hear it. Here it go.
She happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always
But you know
identified
what?
as a black woman.
I
She went to a
respect either
historically black
one.
college.
I respect either.
Stop playing. Is she Indian or is she black? You know you see her as a black. Do you think America back in 1950s, do you think they would see Miss Kamala as white or black? Jim Crow. Would Kamala be allowed to use the white bathroom? Press 1 if Kamala would be allowed to use the white restroom. Press 8 if she would not be allowed to use the white restroom. Okay, back in Jim Crow. And this is where he comes from. So let's not act. He's just playing in people's faces at this point. You know she ain't white. Okay, let's go.
But she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do
And
you believe that she is
somebody should look into that too when you ask continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
It's a direct question, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris?
Somebody said she would try to pass. She can't pass if she tried. She too colored. She is too colored. She cannot pass if she tried. And she got a black daddy. She would get hung, and you know it. And you know it. Ain't nowhere near she's white passing.
A DEI.
Give me a definition.
Sir, I'm asking you.
What do you do on day one if you win? What's your first thing?
What do? I close the border, and I do two things, because I can do a lot of things simultaneously.
Hold on, I want to go here because it's more stuff that you guys need to hear. That's on the shade room, the neighborhood talk. Excuse me. that I want you guys to hear about this. Listen to this.
Massey, someone from Illinois, an unarmed Black woman, was shot the other day in her home by a deputy sheriff. The deputy has since been charged with murder. You've said police would get immunity from prosecution if you win. Why should someone like that officer have immunity, in your opinion?
Immunity?
Immunity.
I don't know the exact case, but I saw something, and it didn't look good to me. It didn't look good to me. Are you talking with the water, right?
Yeah. Well,
I hate how he did that. You talking with the water, and he suggests that she threw the water. He pushed his hands like somebody threw the water. She ain't never throw no water, and y'all need to stop. Y'all making out. Look, the politicians are making fake videos of that woman throwing water when she never threw water. They are making a lot of fake videos out here. They're trying to send a lot of misinformation, just like Elon Musk does, or whatever his name is. Elon Musk. But he could have really spoke honestly about this, and I feel like he was not. He was very fake towards the situation, and he wasn't honest.
Police unions are not backing this person either.
Okay.
But again, why would...
They're going to be charging the officer? I guess they're charging the officer.
So why should he receive immunity?
Well, he might not. I mean, it depends. It depends on what happens. I'm talking about people that are much different cases than that. We need people to protect ourselves. And by the way, in Chicago, as an example, a few weeks...
Yeah, but why are you trying to change the talking points? We're talking about Miss Massey. You know, he didn't even say, you know, my heart goes out to Miss Massey. What they have done should have never came. He didn't do anything. Because we know that he protects the popos, and he said before that he want them to have immunity no matter what. And you said all of them. You didn't say depends on the situation. You said all. But now it's like he got something stuck in his mouth. He didn't have all that woofing that he had when he was in front of his mega crowd. See there?
July 4th weekend, they had 117 shootings and 17 deaths. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. We need to have our police officers have the respect and dignity back. In this particular case, I saw something that didn't.
But how can a police officer have their respect and dignity back when they're constantly doing stuff like this? And then they tried to lie about it, to say that she took herself out of here, or it was a random Black man on the street that did that. That's how can I trust and give the police honor and respect when they do crimes and then lie and cover up like criminals? And he has no energy for that, and is very one-sided, and that's just that.
Good to me. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
So can you get a little more specific back to the immunity question? Who would make those
Well, right now, for the most part, people are protected by their unions, by their police unions, or by their police departments. But I'm saying if I felt, or if a group of people would feel that somebody was being unfairly prosecuted because the person did a good job maybe with crime, or made a mistake, an innocent mistake. There's a big difference between being a bad person and making an innocent mistake. But if somebody made an innocent mistake, I would want to help that person.
What would those exceptions be? What would determine
you
an
go
innocent
after
mistake?
Somebody and it's a very close call and it's very dangerous. And you know, they have the policeman's life and woman is a very difficult thing, because sometimes you have less than a second to make a life and death decision, and sometimes very bad decisions are made. They're not made from an evil standpoint, but they're made from the standpoint of they made a mistake.
You hear what they keep saying, him and Candace, it's a mistake, an innocent mistake. What that cop did was not a mistake. And then let's talk about after he took that woman's life. So it was a mistake as well to lie about it, to try to get it covered up. They're not forthcoming, and they're not honest people. They're just not honest. So miss me with the bull crap. What do y'all got to say about that?
Someone from Illinois, an unarmed black woman, was shot the other day in her home by a deputy sheriff. The deputy has since been charged with murder. You've said police would get immunity from prosecution if you win. Why should someone like that officer have immunity, in your opinion?
Immunity?
Immunity.
I don't know the exact case, but I saw something, and it didn't look good to me. It didn't look good to me. Are you talking with the water, right?
Yeah, well, police unions are not backing this person either.
Okay.
But again, why would
they're going to be charging?
They said Trump said Sonya who? He didn't even know who she was. And I let you know, he does not care about black women. If he cared about black women and black people, he would definitely speak her name and talk about the situation. He have never addressed her. You know why he's not going to address her? Because the popos is in his back pocket and he need his popos, because when he get in office, he need to use his popos to put the black people down. That's what they are working together. The cops and that president, they are working together. When he get up in that goddamn office, girl, he gonna have all them body cams off. All them goddamn body cams gonna be off. And they gonna take your ass out of here, okay? And then they gonna lie about it. They gonna cover it up, all right? And then they gonna say it was a mistake. If anything, it was a mistake. And then they're going to go off and say, we got bigger and better things. We need to figure out the border. The border. You better wake the hell up. You better wake the hell up. Okay.
Sir, I guess they're charging the officer.
So why should he?
Ooh, I guess they charging the officer. You as a president said they should charge the officer. You see how he talks so softly? He ain't say nothing bad about the cop. You see that shit? He ain't crucify him or nothing. After she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Okay. And he did that. How disgusting. He was not disgusted. He wasn't horrified by that shit. He was cool with it. He was cool with it because he don't see value in your life. That's why he see you as, okay, what's next? Just like back in the day. Did you know back in the day when he's trying to make America great again? Emmett Till. What is it? Do you know that young black boy that was looking at that white girl, and those white men end up taking him out of here? Now, what the white men, did they ever go to jail? Hell no, because they see you a black person, you get hurt, you get killed. So what? They don't value your life. And this is not that long ago, and they still don't value your life. And a lot of y'all get this shit fucked up. Just because they laugh at your ass, they've been laughing at you. You've been entertainment. Black people been entertainment. You've been basketball, you've been music, you've been jokes, you've been comedy. And you've been dancing. That's what the fuck you good for. But some of you motherfuckers think, oh, because you got a mega audience or a white crowd, you want to pander to them and you want to get in cahoots in your feelings. Hell no, you are entertainment at best, ho. Okay? Okay, you entertainment like you always been. Okay, that ain't nothing changed, and they will always value you for entertainment. Okay, ask them, do they want you to be president or your kind to be president? Though, hell no. They want you to know your place. Your place is entertainment. Okay. Listen, Rainbow Kid, don't get on me. Shit, you know how I am. Shit, you know who I was talking about. Okay, Emmett Till. Okay, Rainbow Kid, stop that shit. Rainbow Kid, leave me alone. Okay, we got some more matters to talk about. Okay, so let's go here.
If I can ask you about something that's happening at the NABJ right now, Donald Trump is speaking to some of the reporters who assembled there, and right out of the gates there was what can best be described as a contentious exchange where the former president said, I'm asking this through the lens of someone who represents the president, vice president, not someone who has to speak as a campaign.
Hold on, let me interrupt him a minute. Ain't nothing about me a puppet. I'm on an island by myself. I wish I was getting paid. That hood dude. I'm not no puppet, and you would not put that tag on me. Don't put that tag on me, okay? Leave me alone, but your transmission don't expect much from you. You know what, hood nigga? I don't expect much from you either. So we equal at that point, right? We are equal. Go
Question.
ahead.
He says of Kamala Harris, the vice president, she was always of Indian heritage and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, he said, and now she wants to be known as black. So I didn't know, is she Indian or is she black?
Wow.
She has always, this is unclear. I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't because she was Indian all the way and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she.
Okay, here we go. But you made YouTube cut, child. I would make more money if I was to pander to the MAGAs. I would make more money if I would to go against my own people. You know that, right? I would. How many of y'all agree? If I was to be up here and I drag the transgenders and I drag the black community and I shout out for MAGA, shit, I'll probably be a Blair White. I would make more money being the black Blair White. You know, I would. The views will go up, the money will go up. Shit, they're back anything that's backpacking MAGA. Okay. So, child, please. I'm taking a hit for doing this.
Went black. Your response to those comments.
He is a candidate, so I'm going to be super careful. Wait, no, hold on,
Okay.
hold on. I have more to say. I certainly have more to say. As a person of color, as a black woman who is in this position that is standing before you at this podium behind this lectern, what he just said, what you just read out to me is repulsive, it's insulting. And, you know, no one has any right to tell someone who they are, how they identify. That is no one's right. It is someone's own decisions. It is, I'll add
That's
this.
right. And she a black woman. Shit, didn't Donald Trump identified as a Democrat once upon a time? Press 1 if Donald Trump identified as a Democrat. Okay, but he changed and now he identifies as a Republican. Shit. So, y'all be talking some bull crap. Bull crap. What else y'all saying? Yup. Sophie and Spice. That's how Candace Owens make her money. She sure do. And it's big money in that. It's big money in that shit. Yes, it is. Whew. But honey, when I tell you they are gathering Trump together left and right.
You had the best.
What exactly is a black job, sir?
A black job is anybody that has a job. That's what it is. Anybody that has a job.
All right.
And
Mr. President,
they're
can I-
taking the employment away from black people. They're coming in and they're invading. It's an invasion of millions of people, probably 15, 16, 17 million people. Problems. And a lot of the journalists in this room, I know and I have great respect for, a lot of the journalists in this room.
Well, they said to the point, that's why he joined the Republican side, the religious side, because he needs the money. I heard that they say that the reason why he went and pandered to the Christians because they are the most gullible and they're the most desperate and they got a lot of money. You know, Christian Catholics, they got a lot of money to throw out. And if you know Christian and Catholics history, they got a lot of blood on their hand and they're very powerful and they love to control and they love to dominate. So I definitely agree with that. And I see that point with that. I sure do, honey. I sure do.
Black. I will tell you that coming from the border are millions and millions of people that happen to be taking black jobs. You had the best.
What exactly is a black job, sir?
A black job is anybody that has a job. That's what it is. Anybody that has a job.
All right.
And
Mr. President,
they're
can I-
taking the employment away from black people. They're coming in and they're invading. It's an invasion of millions of people, probably 15, 16, 17 million people. Problems. And a lot of the journalists.
And the reason why he keeps on saying the black jobs, because he don't have real black people around him. He only have people that's going to pander to him, that's not going to correct him, that's not going to educate him. And his ass don't want to be educated. And the black people around him are scared of him. They are afraid. They're not going to tell him, you sound really ignorant saying that, you know? So that's why he keeps saying it, because nobody checks him on it. And he's bullheaded, hard-headed, and this is what he thinks about you. Blacks and I guess immigrants is one of the same. He didn't even say Hispanic jobs. Why didn't he say Hispanic job? I guess the Hispanics are more higher than the blacks now, honey. He said the blacks and the illegal immigrants are one and the same. Y'all competing against the same job. I would think he would probably say the Hispanics are competing with the immigrants, But no, he said you blacks. Let you know how he really feels about you. Ooh, I tell you.
Reporters, including Republicans on Capitol Hill, have labeled Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the first.
Okay, we looked at this one. Look at that.
And we know the truth, by the way, that our police are heroes and we're always going to have their back. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote to back the blue.
Vance writes, quote, I hate the police. Given the number of negative experiences I've had in the past few years, I can't imagine what a black guy goes through.
Since y'all want to talk about switching up, what about this? What do y'all think about Vance, honey? I think when Vance and Trump got together, I knew Trump was not going to win. Trump ain't going to win, I'm sorry to tell you. And Vance is going to help him not win, okay? Vance is so hypocritical. One day he say one thing, the next day he say next, okay? He hates the police, now he loves the police. Which one is it? Which one is it, Vance? What do y'all think about his VP? Do you guys think that he's going to change his VP pick? Comment, let me know. I tell you, ain't this some shit? Ain't this some shit? So another lie, Donald Trump claims that Miss Harris hate Jewish people, but he's so ignorant. And like I said, his people panders to him. His people don't inform him on anything. He don't realize that Miss Harris' husband is a Jewish man. But because he is so arrogant and stubborn and everybody's around him panders to him, that's what you get. All right. And let's not forget that Trump, he is associated with Little Pump, and he got the mark of the beast all on his forehead. Did you see his forehead? He got Jesus Christ tattoos on his forehead and everything, child. Yeah. Look at him. That is who Donald Trump is associating himself with. So I just say that because people have an issue with Megan Thee Stallion and Miss Harris. So, bitch, you can't come for shit when you associating with Little Pump and Kodak Black and Sexy Red, okay? So at the end of the day, they both. And maybe, shit, I'm thinking to myself, I said, damn, is Trump doing this shit on purpose? Maybe Trump is a secretly undercover Democrat. Wouldn't that be something on the MAGAs? If Trump was an undercover Democrat, ain't no way Republicans, when I was coming up, would associate themselves with the likes of Little Pump. Ain't no way. Okay? It's no conservative anymore. It's no conservative anymore. All right. So, girl, it is a mess. And let's not forget about the whore, Amber Rose, with the mark of the beast on her forehead, too. Yeah, she got all the shit. And I'm sure they don't mind all these tattoos on their forehead. They would not mind the mark of the beast. And it ain't something, ain't he? Why he always picking people with tattoos on their forehead? Huh? You don't think that's a sign? He's always associating with people with tattoos on the forehead, mark of the beast. I don't know. And he got the Christian people following him. They said that is a sign of the Antichrist when you got all these Christians bowing down and worshiping this man as an idol. Honey, the signs are there. Okay. Woo, I tell you, it is some mess. And let's not forget about this Elon Musk dude. Okay. Do you guys know he is suspending accounts on Twitter? And that's why he wanted to buy that damn Twitter. He overbought that Twitter just so he can rig the election. And just so he can have more power, do you know he's giving Donald Trump $45 billion, $1 million a month? Okay. Now tell me, what man is going to be doing all that? He wants something. That man wants something. I do not trust Elon Musk at all. He's a dangerous, evil man. And up here, abandoning accounts. Ooh, they got mad when you guys came out. And shout out to the white man. Shout out to the white man. You know, they said white men are for Miss Harris. They got mad when they said white men for Miss Harris. It was okay when they said black men was for Trump, though. Ain't nobody had a problem with that. But white men for Miss Harris, oh my God. Ooh, wee. They got big mad. Big mad, girl. Big mad. And did you hear about this? They say if you vote for a woman, that means you're a transgender like me. We both in the thing. You know, this is just lies. And you know, it's sad because you have ignorant people that really believe if they vote for a woman, they're gonna transition. They're gonna be a woman. Okay, look at it. When a man votes for a woman, he's actually transitioned into a woman. Did you hear that shit? You see the lies? And the only reason why they push this lies because their audience is that dumb enough to believe it. Their audience is that shallow and they believe anything. And trust me, I know their audience. I'm on here on YouTube and I do gossip. It's so many false gossip that goes out about so many people. Do you know they believe every single thing that goes out? And it's like these people are so gullible, very green. And maybe because they're not used to the internet, but they stay on the internet and they stay in gossip sites. I do know that. All right, so let's click and see what he got to say to his people.
Now, I don't see why any man would vote Democrat. It's not the party of virtue, security. It's not the party of strength. It's definitely not the party of family. And to be a man and then vote for a woman just because she's a woman is either childish, that person has mommy issues, or they're just trying to be accepted by other women. And I heard the scientists say the other day that when a man votes for a woman, he actually transitions into a woman.
Oh, did you hear that? Do you hear that shit? Now, I thought y'all didn't believe in science, but I guess you believe in science when it benefits your agenda. But that's with anything you do. You're going to believe anything if it pushes your agenda, okay? You say science when it pushes for you. So what do y'all think about that? Ain't that some shit? You got mommy issues. Ooh, they are big mad. But why are y'all so heated and pressed about Miss Harris? I thought you said, honey, Miss Harris is a breeze. Trump got this in the pocket. So if Trump got it in the pocket, y'all are frightened. Y'all are scared. And I see why, because the numbers don't lie. I see why. They stay talking about Miss Harris, honey. Remember, it was Biden. No, keep talking about Biden. Why y'all not talking about Biden no more? Keep talking about Biden. Oh, they make me laugh. Oh, what do y'all think about this? And can I say something? Isn't it? Don't people feel like? Don't we have men that only going to vote for a man because he's a man? Press 5 if it's men that will only vote for a man because he's a man. Vote 7 if it's women that will only vote for a man. If it's women that will only vote for a man because he's a man. You have a lot of women, and it comes from religion, that if it was a man versus a woman versus a man for a manager role, the woman would say, I'm going to vote for a man because I feel like men should always be in leadership. I don't feel like females should be in leadership. So you don't have no smoke for that. So when women feel like a man should be the manager just because he was born with a thing between his legs, do she suffer from daddy issues? Do she suffer from daddy issues? Yeah. That's what I thought. You know, it's but you know, they don't think, they don't use their mind, and that's just what it is. So comment, I want to know what you guys think about all this. Feel free to call in And I want to hear what y'all got to say. The phone number's up here. I got the link for the super chat up here. And let me know if you guys like me doing this type of commentary. You guys know sometimes I don't do it. A lot of times I don't do it. But if I get supported and my party crushers start sharing this and the views go up, then I'll do more of it. Okay. So please like this video, comment, and let's get the phone calls rolling. I'm going to look in the comment section. They said Trump has daddy and mommy issues. I believe that. I truly do. And you know he's getting up in age, and I've never been that old before, but I can only imagine, you know. Block the trolls, Gigi. I'm not. Where the moderators at? Moderators, they said block the trolls. I think people will get hurt if Trump is elected. He's not going to get elected, girl. The signs are here. The signs are here. Miss Harris got this in a bag. Okay. Why come on. Tell me why she not going to get it. Tell me why. She got this in the bag. Donald Trump got a horrible VP. Donald Trump cannot compete with Miss Harris on no level. Donald Trump businesses has all failed. He has all put bankruptcy on all his shit. He's not a good business owner. People, well, we need a person that know how to do business. And see, they lie to those people because they are sheep. Because he's not a good businessman. He's not a good businessman. Look at his track record. Okay. But the job she does, she's very good at that. Okay. She's very good at that. All right, we got a caller. Now be respectful and keep it cute. Okay. Caller from 832. You're live on the air. 832. Hey.
Can you hear me? Oh, hey, thank you. I'm enjoying your show. So I just wanted to say a couple of things. You know, when I was growing up, until I got away, which was when I was young, I knew who I was, right? I came out to myself when I was young. But I went to this kind of church that had, you know, a lot of religious trauma that stayed with me. But a lot of the things they taught us was rooted in sort of antichrist things, and somebody, you know, at some time someone will come and try to
hold on, wait.
Rule.
Can I ask you a question? Is this about Trump, the topic we're talking about now?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because my point is, why do these religious people not think that this is the antichrist dude?
Oh, okay. Why do the religious people think? Because their anger overseas. When you are angry and you have hate in your heart and you invite that hate in and it drives you and you feel that this hate poison is the only way that you will stay in power, then that's when you're going to take it. So it doesn't matter. And they feel that somebody told them in their head, God told them that this Trump is for them, because they make up stuff in their mind, and you hear them all the time. God protected Trump. When Trump got powed, they said it was an angel up here. Did you guys see the angel? Did you guys hear Marjorie Green, press 5? She said an angel appeared when Trump was attacked at the rally. Did you guys hear her say that? So they feel like, you know, God himself has put Trump in this position to lead the nation. Okay, that's how they feel, and they drive from their hate. So hate will drive you.
Wow. Well, thank you for explaining that. I don't know how I fight that, but it's just it's the opposite of everything they used to say when I was young. Now they're just following in line with the one thing they said you were supposed to watch out for. They're letting it in.
Yeah, because they feel that the Republican, which was more Christian based, they feel like they're too weak, you know? So you have this other entity that's a mega, like the KK, you know what? And you know the K, they're very Christian, right? If you ask any K member, are you a Christian? They would say what? Hello?
Yes. Oh, they will say they are. They say Hitler was. They will say they are.
Yeah, so that is that is what Christ is to them. They
Wow.
label that with the badge of honor, and their thought process of who you are and you are to serve and you are to get in line and be in order. That is their mentality, and these individuals, they ran by very powerful people. If we want to talk about the real people that control the world, are these individuals. In the case, they are still here, live and well. But ain't nobody talking about them because that's how they want it. Okay.
Thank you. Well, thank you for the explanation, and thank you for your show today.
Anytime. Call in, y'all. Let's get this topic topping. Let's get it topping. Okay, they worship him. Yes, they feel like that is the savior. Yes, even if it feels like they have to destroy their own values and morals to get on that Trump train, that's what they're going to do. It's drive by hate and fear. Hate and fear is the causing factors for Trump. They're not voting because they love him or respect him. They voting because of fear and hate. Would you agree that their vote is based on fear and hate? Press 10 if you agree that the vote is based on fear and hate. Let's continue to call in. Calling from 443, you're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, this is my opinion personally on it. For me, for Kamala, what's her name?
Just say
Kamala?
Miss Harris.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Harris. I personally, I do want her to win office. My opinion on it is she still represents the Democratic Party, and she still is the reputation of Biden. So if Biden stepped down, it's obviously for a reason. Miss Harris is vice president. So if you're part of the Democratic Party, I see no reason why not to still vote for Miss Harris. I mean, she has been unproblematic. You haven't seen her in that tabloids doing anything crazy besides her laughing thing, nothing but positive. So she brings hope to America. Everybody has their reasons for Trump, rightfully so. But I feel like, why would you not vote for her if she's positive and she still represents the Democratic Party? Now, people are saying, well, she put a whole bunch of black people in jail. I mean, that was her job. And I
can stop you right there, 443. You talking about certain these black men out here, them black men that saying all this shit about Kamala, they were never voting for Miss Harris anyway. So you going back and forth with them is bull crap. It's a trap. They were never voting for her. They were always for Trump. And the idea that a black woman of color would be in power, that is their nightmare because they was voting on Trump to be anti-black woman anyway.
I agree.
So you going back and forth with those individuals, a child, it's useless. Don't give them energy. Don't give them time. Let them argue amongst themselves. Have it. You can have it.
Yeah, they can. I mean, the results will show. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm voting for Ms. Harris. I think she's a great representation of what America should be. And I see if everybody feels the same way, why would you not? And people will say, oh, well, you got to pick the lesser of the two evils. Well, if you feel both parties are evil, then why would you not pick the lesser one and that being Ms. Harris? I don't think she's evil at all. I mean, I think she's great. She's positive. She doesn't down anybody. She's very supportive in the community.
Tell them to look in a mirror and see evil. I bet they're evil as hell. Okay? I mean, ask them, well, who would you want? Who would you want to be president? Name me an angel that is just perfect for the role. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down,
And if she's willing to step up and do the job, like, why can't you not respect that? If she's willing to step up and do a big job of like that, run the country with some of y'all bad asses, why would you not respect that? I don't understand.
Because it's deeper than that. They don't care about that. They just have an issue with her being a woman, being a Democrat. And I think a lot of times you guys got to realize if you arguing with Satan, what's the point of going back and forth with Satan? Huh? Satan can't get me in an
Exactly.
argument in a batch. Satan be like this, I'd be like, all right, you can have it, nigga. I'm not arguing back and forth with you. You ain't getting none of my time because that's what you want. You want my time. And my time is valuable. So I whether not. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that back
Absolutely.
and forth. Mm-mm.
I agree. That's my
Yeah.
personal opinion on it. I just want people to look into the deeper picture. I mean, look at the policies that's in place. You know, look at the things that can benefit the future. You know, look what Trump is trying to do. Just and really do your research and compare. And if you don't know, ask somebody who is more politically inclined that can school you on it to kind of help with your vote, so that way you have a fair understanding. And don't be lazy. Go out there and vote. If y'all
Well,
can wait
you
in
know
line for the
these niggas
club to
gonna
wait
get
to get your hair
lazy.
done,
You
just
know they're
do
gonna
it.
be lazy.
Just do it.
You know they're gonna be
Because then it's
lazy.
gonna be too
But
late when
I
shit
will
start
say,
going
I
down,
will
and
say
just like, why
this.
this happened?
Miss Harris, when she have a job, she really does her job and she does it thorough. She does her job so
Yep.
good that black men is upset because they were doing crimes and they got in trouble for it. If they were never doing a goddamn crime, they wouldn't have got trouble for it. Now, nowadays,
That's what I'm saying.
marijuana is legal in certain parts, so the times have
Right.
changed. But it is what it is.
Exactly.
Shit.
So you can't hold that. You can't hold that against her. It was in the past. It was her job. You know what I mean? So
She
then
did
it's
what
not
she was
happening now.
supposed to
So
do.
everybody got to pass.
Child,
Everybody,
they
right?
just
Yeah, they
they
got to do,
just
and everybody
mad.
got to
And you
pass.
know what else? A lot of people be feeling like, oh, because you're a person of color, you need to give people of color, I guess, more access passes or more favor. You need to favor them. If it's a black
Absolutely
man,
not.
you need to be favored. What you get favored for? Huh?
They don't favor each other in the community. So why would you do that?
No, I
Everybody
feel
wants a
like
favor from another black person when it's
if you
convenient.
want favor, you got to be favorable. If you want my favor,
That part.
then don't break the law. Help me out, because when you break the laws, you make it harder on me. You make my numbers go down. So you do me a favor and I do you a favor. You go around, be a good citizen, don't break any laws. That makes me look good. And in turn, I won't come for your ass. Okay? And that's just that on that.
Exactly.
That is that on that.
Exactly.
But you can't shit on me and expect me just to take it, and then I'm not gonna do nothing about it. Hell no. You got the game all the way
And you
fucked
know what
up.
else? I really feel that this is what I feel. This again is my personal opinion. When before Biden had stepped down, the issues that he was going through, with him falling down and his slow speech and all the good stuff, and people was like, "Oh, America's in trouble. Oh, he's embarrassing us. We got to choose Trump." Right? I feel like people that was originally going to vote for Biden was going to vote for Trump based off of Biden's actions, and they was trying to clown Biden when he stepped down. But you got to respect the man. If he felt like he wasn't fit to run for, he decided to step down, just respect him for it. That's why his vice president is there to back him up. So would you rather him stay there and not be able to run the country
Okay, let me
properly,
tell you
or
about
would
that.
you
Let me
rather him
break
step
that shit down. First of all, them same people were saying, "Oh, Biden, you should just quit. You're horrible." And they kept talking about him. So when he did step down, it went, "Oh, you're giving up." They were just upset because they know now they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. So that's what all that was. You gotta watch it. People be saying stuff, but that's not really how they feel. You got to read into the shit. It's like, oh yeah, I know where this is coming from. Now you feel threatened. But he is at a better place, and I'm Biden. He had to choose his health and family first, and he's resting right now. And good for him. That job is very stressful. He get to spend time with his family. And he can enjoy his time that he got. Good for you, Biden. Choose yourself. I know that's right. Miss Harris, she ready.
Yeah.
She want it. Okay, she got everybody riled up. She came through. She shook the damn table. She is shaking the goddamn table on you hoes, and you can't take it.
She was sitting patiently. Now she's standing up. She's ready.
Very patiently. She never got out of hand. She never came off as trying to be over controlling, because that's how they wanted to paint her. Oh, she's overbearing. She's over controlling. She don't know how to sit down and be a vice president. But she did. She was very quiet, and she got in her role, and she learned. And now it's time for her to step up to the plate. And that's what she's doing. Batter up.
And most importantly, she's ready to debate. She is ready to debate. She has already called Donald Trump out to debate, and I have not seen a response yet. Why is that? Why is that?
Cause they're trying
Like,
to figure out how
where
they
you
gonna
at?
come at her.
Exactly. They're trying to cook up something, bring up something in her past, try to discredit her, try to get her mad, try to get the whole angry black woman syndrome thing out of her, and they're trying to really pull her card. But she's ready though, and I know that she is already prepared for that, and they're not ready for that. Because any other time he would open his mouth and go, let's go, let's do it, let's start, right? He had no issue doing with Biden. But his vice president is stepping up and like, okay, now it's my turn. So
Well,
put your
Biden
issues
is
onto me.
different. The reason why Biden is different, Biden is a Caucasian man. So the Caucasian group, that is not like a fragile group, but when it comes to a person of color, that's sensitive. When it comes to a female, that's sensitive because these are the votes that really tip the scale. So it's a whole different story now when you have the color and the sex involved. It's different. So of course he's gonna have to watch how he comes for her because he knows that this people are emotional. They'll vote with emotions, and he don't want to tip it. Clearly, he's not as confident as he thinks he is, or he'll just be like, I don't care what I say. I said what I said.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But no, I'm all for it. I mean, Team Miss Harris, I'm proud of her doing her thing, representing right. And I just want everybody to kind of just wake up and just, support her, stand behind her, because this is what I wanted. We have never seen a black female in office. We got our first black male, Obama.
Yeah.
So
Well,
why
hold
not
on,
change history?
443. I just want to say thank you so much for calling in, Boo. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Calling from 336. You're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you well. Talk to me. How you doing?
I am good. Long time follower. But this year I got to talk on. Kamala's going to win.
Yeah, she is.
No doubt. She's going to get the black vote, even the men. They talk a lot of crap with the brothers.
Well, hold on. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this. It is a black man. They raised up so much money for Miss Harris. Black men are for Miss Harris. Let's not get that confused at all. Black men are definitely for Miss Harris. I want to put that out there. But go ahead.
I agree. So she's going to have the black vote. She's going to have the Asian vote. She's going to have the women's vote, thanks to Trump and his rhetoric and want to keep taking responsibility for ending road.
Let me tell you, let me just be clear. Let me cut you off. She's going to have everybody that don't want Trump vote. That is the bigger portion of it all. It's not about black, white, sex. It's about people don't want Trump. People don't like Trump. Trump is very popular, but he has a big dislike following. And everybody that wants somebody different, they will vote for Miss Harris because they don't like Trump. The like Trump demographic is way more powerful, I think, than a lot of it. They don't like him.
Well, I'm a native New Yorker. I am way in my 60s, almost hitting 70. So I know the history of Trump, his family. We don't like him, okay? He's just a scammer. That's all he is. Okay, he was not successful at business. I think the only business that was successful was The Apprentice. And he's taken that role of apprentice and put it in the White House. That's all he's done. But he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know how to run a business. He doesn't know politics. Is he hateful? Yes. If you look at the history of the Trumps, his father at one time probably still does own a whole complex, housing complex in Queens. They did not and would not allow minorities in. The state of New York, the city of New York took him to court. The city of New York won, but of course, what Trump has done and done successfully is that he'll settle. He will never admit a wrong. Never, ever, ever. I don't care how wrong he is, he will never say he's wrong. And that's one lesson he learned well. But I believe Kamala will win. I'm going to do my part with the phone calls and getting people, and I'm in a Trump territory. But I tell you what I
Girl,
see
we
different
all
this
in Trump
time.
territory. Let me just say this. A lot of mega people.
No. I'm in Trump territory. But what I'm seeing different from last time and this time, I'm not seeing them Trump signs. I'm not seeing the Trump flags. I'm not seeing that. And in my neighborhood, that's all you saw. It was kind of scary. But I'm not seeing that this time.
Well, girl.
So that also helps you
believe
that America's ready. They're ready for a change, and Kamala's, she's the person.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I will say this. When I was doing that Diddy stuff, girl, all I had was mega people in my chat. It was full of Trump, girl. I was like, what the hell did I done? Is this what I get for keep dragging and talking about black niggas? I get all these Trump supporters? Girl, I had to break away from that. But I say that to say that a lot of gossip news outlets that talk about, black celebrities, downfalls, they are all, a lot of them are MAGAs, and a lot of them are bots as well. But honey, when you start talking about this Biden and the president, girl, it really shows. They really flee. So I see a difference, and I see a lot of content creators that have a lot of mega bots or mega supporters. I don't know if they're real or not. These content creators are coming out and they are voicing their voice for Miss Harris. And I believe they are gagging. They feeling like, well, shit, I gave you a view. I thought my view was going to persuade your vote. Hell no. Hell no. So I love that there's so many content creators that are standing on business and not selling their soul out for views and not selling their souls out just to gain popularity, because there's so many that are doing that. All right. Yeah. Let's all right, comment, let us know. What else do you guys have to say? I live in definitely Trump territory. They not leaving, DG. Well, I enjoyed this conversation. I'm going to get on out of here. Feel free to call the line if you guys want to talk. Did you guys enjoy this type of talk? If you did, press 5. Later on tonight, I'll try to go live again and talk about some messy gossip. Okay. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all soon. DJ, where you at? DJ.